So just to end this by saying Trump, the pseudo billionaire, pretending to be the great champion of the asset, is the stuff of which bubbles are made. It's only a question of how soon it bursts and who gets hurt when that happens.
Working class people and the poor.
So that's exactly what's going to happen. That's exactly, yeah. So he is just, so according to this article in Salon, which makes a lot of great points, Trump's whole life is just, or his whole economic plan is one asset bubble after another. Coal, oil, manufacturing. One bubble after another. And those bubbles, he can prop them up in short term, but they're going to crash.
And when that happens, then his base is going to turn on him hard.
Well, Graham, you would think that's what would happen.
Maybe not, though.
We'll see. You would think that's what would, unless someone, when is someone going to come along like Trump that isn't full of shit?
Right.
Right? Because Trump says, I understand why people like Trump. I get it. I want to smash the establishment too. I didn't vote for Hillary Clinton. Mm-hmm. I voted for Jill Stein. I get it. I get why people voted for Trump. I get what they want him to do. I understand. He's not that guy. I know you couldn't see through it, but he is full of shit.
Right.
And this is correct. It's all about bubbles. And so when it crashes, we'll see what happens. I don't know. Maybe he'll institute martial law. Maybe, he's already following the fascist playbook of you demonize immigrants.
Well, that's
put corporations in bed with the government. Go ahead.
I was just going to say that's the thing that's scary. So if these bubbles do crash and we're in a giant recession and his constituents might be turning on him, that is exactly when we're going to have a terrorist attack.
A false flag. That's exactly when we're going to have a terrorist attack.
Yep.
Exactly right, Graham. That's what a lot of people had said before the election. I don't want to compare Trump to Hitler because Trump hasn't really done anything yet except be a jerk, which is a long way away from being a Hitler.
But Hitler hadn't done anything in 1933 either.
But Hitler also did that. He did a false flag.
Yeah.
So, a lot of people think 9/11 was a false flag, right? Because that Bush, they wanted to go into Iraq and remake their Middle East. And so that's what all that stuff is about. It's definitely true that they did want to go into the Middle East and reshape it. And they used 9/11 as the bullshit excuse. We know that now. That's a fact that they used that as a bullshit excuse to set the Middle East on fire because they were trying to remake it in their image, which is okay if you're Sam Harris because he wanted to make it like Nebraska. If you read Sam Harris, that's what he says. Which is okay, because he's not a bad guy. He wanted to make it nicer. So I'm not an apologist for our imperialism. I've seen the destruction the Americans do in the name of helping people. We've set the Middle East on fire. You know why Trump had to ban those people at the airports? Because Obama bombed the shit out of them. All right, we're getting off track. But the economics, there it is. When it bursts, which it's coming, we'll see what happens. I'm going to be in my bunker.